Hey guys, we are back with more Danganronpa, Goodbye Despair, and this time we're going to be doing the investigation for the murder of Mahiru Koizumi. So, let's just go right into this. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. And she was always straightforward. Toward us and toward herself, she was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiru? Why? I think we did that last time with Byakuya. Like, we got the black background, then we get like Hajime's inner monologue about the person who died. I might be wrong, I might have to look back on that, but I think we got that last time as well. It would fit for this, and yeah, we've got like this fucking... God knows, this fucking video game character like Paper Mask right there. Why did this happen to her? Yeah, honestly, like, she was killed exactly in the same way that Girl E was. But surprisingly, Girl E was not the photographer. That was Girl D, which is surprising. Ironically, Girl E was kind of like Hiyoko with how forceful she was. The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall. Damn it! Hey, Hajime! Before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun. But what? Are you kidding me? Why did something like this happen? Someone tell me! I obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
Yeah, oh, Ibuki! Good response, good response. So obviously all the girls are coming back now, and I assume that Hiyoko is getting the guys. And now's not the time to make bubbles! Hurry up and get the others! Ibuki instinctively left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time. I mean, is that really the most important thing to do right now? But I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return, around the time I realized that the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Why? Mahiru! The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like this!
For heaven's sake! What in the world is going on? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling toward the beach house. Until a voice stopped them.
Hold it!
Oh, okay, and Chiaki taking the initiative again. Ah, hold on a second. Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
What?
Beneath?
See?
You know, the footprints in front of that door. Ah. There are footprints leading out of the beach, right? That's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
That's fair. If you mean evidence... Madakuma mentioned that in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Yep. Another class trial?
You serious?
Then, are you saying this is... Yep,
That's
it's real.
right.
That's right. One of you guys killed her.
Who lies?
Killed? That's impossible.
Hey!
It's not like an accident or something?
Like...
If you guys think that's an accident, that still means the death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
In other words...
That also counts as a legitimate murder. Alright, so that was my question, like if someone died on accident or something, like, you know, falling down a flight of stairs by accident, or like, you know, if someone tries to kill someone else and you accidentally, like, kill them back in resistance, like I said, pushing them down a flight of stairs or something, they break their neck, I guess that's answering the question that you still are a murderer for that, and that fucking sucks. Though such deaths fall into a grey area, on this island, I'll make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's not considered a murder. Well, it's impossible to get sick and die on this island. Not when Manami takes such good care of people and because it's possible this is a simulation anyway.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which,
I don't like this.
there it is. The silent treatment attack. This is like the #1 thing that hurts me. Well, fine, I'm not gonna lose to your bashing. I've decided to become a tough kid. This is the worst. Once again, this horrible nightmare. Another victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No way!
Jeez, it's not my fault. Huh? Then whose fault is it, you ask?
Yoo-hoo!
To find out, we hold the class trial. So, let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
It's the Monokuma file!
Let's go. I've wanted the Monokuma file. Okay, I shall pass out the Monokuma file. This should start to feel familiar.
Do your best.
Do your best to investigate. I'll see you later at the class trial. Well, shite. Class trial. Investigation. This is horrible. It's just too horrible.
Hey!
Then you should have stopped the murder before it occurred. Don't you have that kind of power? I did have that kind of power before he appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if he tried to stop it, judging from Monokuma and Monami's relationship, there's no doubt she'd get stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they can only hear about 3 times that of a normal person.
So
basically, you have no idea what's happening on this island in the first place. I'm just the worst! A powerless rabbit like me is the worst! Hey, now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Do we have to do it again? That cruel thing! Do we have to do it again?
why?
Yep. I cannot believe it. Mahiru was killed by one of us.
Damn it!
Yeah, I can't do this anymore, man! Investigating the class trial? Seriously, I'm done! I just wanted to see a cute babe in a swimsuit, man! I didn't sign up for this shit! Everyone feels the same! But we can't do anything else to stop to... Well, sorry. But we can't do anything else except do it! And... there's no way we can just ignore the reason Mahiru was killed.
Hey,
So someone, and by that I mean probably everyone, aside from Narito, played that game at one point, right? Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate. I'm surprised you're not saying a little bit more, Chiaki, because you were like... you were taking the initiative on saying, like, no one's gonna get killed.
'cause it's bad.
Because we should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Chiaki.
Well,
The killer has their reasons, I understand that. It was the same for Teru too. It's really all Monokuma's fault, I understand that too. But even so,
killing. I'll
should
never allow it.
we should never forgive killing. Yeah, that is the ultimate sin by a lot of people's standards. She usually has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true for me too.
Understood.
Regardless, everyone is going to die if we don't do it. In order for us all to survive, we must do it.
I'm gonna do it!
Yep, then let's do it!
Perhaps.
You can't beat the crap out of anyone yet, Mahiru. Akane, sorry. Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand if everyone's doing it, I will do it too, but please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little. Yeah, from here point on though, I'm obviously the most curious in Hiyoko and what she's going to be doing. Will she investigate, or will she just blindly go into a rage? Also, I will go and tell the others who aren't here about this. You're right. If you all heard the announcement, You won't know where the murder took place. Or if all you heard was the announcement. I shall excuse myself for now.
Hey,
Then, let's begin. Who killed Mahiru Koizumi? Why was she killed? We gotta find that out and solve this already. That's right, we have to do it. It's the only way. I don't want to do this, but that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. Alright, calm down. Let's not break the fourth wall there. Alright, yep, let's take a look at the Monokuma file first. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death was around 3 PM. Oh, goddamn, okay, she was dead that long. So right as we got around the, to the diner, the scene of the crime where the body was discovered is beside the beach house at the Chandelier Beach. The cause of death was a single blow to the head with a blunt instrument, obviously the baseball bat. There are no other conspicuous external injuries, and no trace of a foreign substance such as drugs. Yeah, so it's only the bat. Around 3 PM, that's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. So obviously, Kazuichi is out as a suspect for this. Then if we had just gone to the beach house instead. No, now's not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then I'm going to find out the truth behind Mahiru's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. So I forget the exact time that it happened, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, Hiyoko's also out of this, because she was running and screaming right around the time everyone else entered the diner in the swimming costumes too. Oh wow, there's a lot of people just showing up all of a sudden. Alright, so obviously we got the bat. Yep, according to the Monokuma file, the fatal blow was dealt to Mahiru with a blunt object. That blunt object, it's this metal bat, right? This metal bat. It's the exact same thing that was used to kill. Yep, Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. So you played it as well. Huh?
well,
There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. And we're going to be putting together this case as well in the trial because it relates exactly to that. Also, yeah, like I said, I've seen plenty of like horror films, obviously, where they're pretty hard on their gore. But yeah, like for Danganronpa, it's just kind of crazy to see this. Like, they didn't go out of their way to make it too graphic, but goddamn, that girl was killed with a blow by a metal bat, just like Mahiru.
hey, hey.
And she was most likely the killer in that game as well, because she was trying to, like, cover up all the evidence that Girl D took of the case. Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about that metal bat? Yeah, that's exactly it, but did you play it too? It's a game, of course I did. Then I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, I think. Yeah. And if I'm not wrong, you've played, like, I think it was said, like, you know about those games, so you probably played all of them yourself. In order to solve this mystery behind Mahiru's death, you probably need to solve that game's mystery too. I'm wondering if we can replay that game in the investigation itself. But even if you solved the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. Oh, wrong voice, sorry. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game. Yeah, we missed like half the game, apparently. Beaten. I finished the game with a game over, but were you able to beat it? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what am I supposed to actually beat the game? I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. But for now, I should focus on this investigation. Yeah, so we'll probably have to go back to that at some point. They'll probably let you replay it just to refresh yourself on it, I imagine. So it's okay to say that this metal bat is absolutely the murder weapon, right? Obviously, yep. Metal bat. Alright, so the closet's open this time, which is interesting. That's a little suspicious, but I should probably investigate inside here too. Oh, actually go inside it was pretty cool. This is a pretty spacious walk-in closet. But there's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person can stand in here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay inside here. Hey, there you are, you little bugger.
I've been found.
Alright then, so that's one more plush, which is nice. We got the wetsuits. Fishing rods, okay. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and a surfboard case. But they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. And there's also a pretty empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. Right, so every wetsuit is accounted for. Flotation devices, Snorlocks, nets. There's also some paint supplies too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's pretty much it then. What? Ah, a gummy. And obviously one person is really fond of their sweeties. There's something on the floor. The yellow thing is a gummy candy. Finding gummy candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. If it's connected to the incident, did someone else drop this while they were inside the closet? Yeah. So either, like, someone put that to frame Hiyoko, or she dropped it in here. Like, possibly out of shock. I guess that's the only thing that caught my eye inside this closet. Yeah. Again, I'm definitely not convinced it's Hiyoko by any means, but I guess we'll see. So this is the shower room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the installation, it looks like it's been repaired. Okay. That's right. The shower's being repaired, so water won't come out. But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. If the shower is out of order, then there isn't just a waste of space.
I'm sorry.
Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. So I never got around to fixing it. What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so evil.
Yeah, it's like the remote control of the whole island. Anyways, it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is Monokuma's fault. Your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice. You must have read my mind. To think of me and what you want, I've already given up.
Got it?
But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. I promise I will help with that. Okay. Help? What help? You're doing the opposite. Oh well, anyway, it looks like the shower room is definitely out of order. But I guess I should check inside too. Cool. Okay, so we also got, yeah, probably best to just look at everything before speaking to anyone. That's, like, just such a random clue here. It's a mask. Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods? Regardless, why is this even here?
Could it be?
I don't know, because, like, they dropped it right after, and it's like, you don't even need that for Mahiru because she's dead. Did the killer wear this to conceal their face? No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gorgy mask. A gorgy mask?
Huh?
Ah, that mask! You've seen this? Okay. Some witch Espirito! It's a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% of the country. So you watch anime too, Sonia? Oh man, I might have to fight Kazuichi for you later. Animated as a viewership of over 90%? Is Sonia's country really all that? Really alright?
It cannot be.
Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body? Yes, it was. If that's true, could it be? Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Please give me some time. What the fuck? Okay, that's super random. For reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out of the beach house. What's with her?
It appears.
It looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. For Sonia to be so worked up, it must be something big. I wonder what she knows. Yeah, and it's probably something we'll only talk about in the trial itself. Alright, so the body itself too. She lost all life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiru I knew? Energetic? I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect the lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiru. But we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. Alright. There's no way I can just stand here. I slap both my hands onto my cheeks and face Mahiru's body one more time. I mean, again, there's not really too much to say about it. She's just got that nash on her head. Mahiru is leaning against the beach house door that leads to the road. If she leaned onto the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door. I wouldn't say her body is positioned in a way where she's crawling to the door. Evidence can be seen of the bloodstains on the floor. They're streaks if she crawled through them. So she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Okay then. Alright, let's start talking. Ibuki. Okay, obviously. This is too weird! Something this weird should only happen in song lyrics! Fair enough. That's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from the refrigerator. So I opened it a few days ago. I'm pretty sure there was a larger variety of drinks.
Man.
Well, I guess it's just me imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I resolved it on my own, so just drop it. What the heck? You started it. Okay. So, there were more drinks here? There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator. And there's a fuck ton of bottles inside the goddamn bin, too. So someone was thirsty. Compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? There's a lot of soda. Not only that, the only drinks that are left in here either look sweetened or coloured. They look unhealthy. Oh, what? My bad.
How suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious, I think. Did you find some kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well?
Hajime and Kazumi and... Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But the footprints are just the opposite. They're coming from out of the beach house.
Hey.
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. I mean, we did see Hiyoko running from the beach house, so it's possibly hers. You did? At first I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road. But it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go from the beachside door. You couldn't go inside the beachside door because Mahiru's body was blocking it, right? And that's why I noticed those footprints. Those footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person. Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house, huh? That's definitely suspicious.
Huh?
Now that you mention it, Paco said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be...
Well...
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach.
Maybe...
Is that really true?
But still...
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel.
Huh?
Then, whose footprints are these?
It appears...
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yeah, it's probably an extremely important clue. Oh no, I mean, unless you want to, like, get everyone to, like, false their footprint on one of the footprints and, like, you know, try and measure up whose foot it would be. Because obviously, like, some people, like Nikumbaru, have a foot size that don't quite match up with these, you know? Or everyone else's don't match up with his. Either way. Maybe there's a clue inside the trash can. Someone was thirsty. That's what I thought, but there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. I guess it's not that easy, huh? And we took it anyway. Yeah, because we were talking about the drinks anyway. Alright, I think that's it. Never mind. Oh yeah, right. Hey! Akane. This is a really nice, really spacious shower room. If it's this huge, you could use it as a dressing room. But changing in the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule.
Damn it.
Guess no clues in here. I was thinking the killer was hiding in here after they failed to escape. It wouldn't be that easy. There's a toilet. You can't really use it as a step tool. Yeah, and there's actually a window as well. Shockingly. Is there anything else, or is this the last clue? There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow? Definitely not on your own. Well, it probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it. But I can't seem to take my mind off of it. However, the ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And it's not just that. There's an iron barred window, if that's the case. Yep, it'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
What?
What? Are you still thinking about the window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through it.
Leave it to me.
Ah, right, I got it. I'll pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help? Feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping.
I'll beat you up.
If you don't hurry up, I'll punch you. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine. I'll just leave it to you. Don't worry, my panties are clean. If you say so. I see. That's good. I let out a deep sigh, then bent over under the window.
Right.
Ah, yeah! You're a little too hyped about this, Akane. As she shouted, Akane jumped onto my shoulders. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Dude, those fucking thighs are, like, actual killing weapons themselves. My god. She could split you open. And this could go very badly, very easily.
Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
God damn.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Oh, you might have just sealed your own death right there.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
That's fair.
A massage, huh?
God,
Do
I
you have a
really love her
trainer or
hairstyle.
something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full body massages.
Right. That's beyond concerning. I shouldn't have asked.
So, how's the window?
Let's see. I see. So that's what happened.
You have no clue, do you?
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
Oh, you actually found something. With Akane on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high I started to worry. Okay, so it is possible to open it.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy. See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then, it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Without an accomplice, it kind of is.
Yep.
I'm not sure what it could have used as a stepping ladder for that high, considering we were talking about last case that it was impossible to reach the goddamn generator. Akane jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. Isn't this a big discovery? But the problem is, how are they able to reach that window? Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? So, I guess, yeah. Because that's what I was saying. The rule about an accomplice and 2 black-uns wasn't mentioned in this game. So, possibly that rule is actually, like, not a thing in DR2. So, I guess possibly, if you wanted to have 2 murderers for just 1 person, that would theoretically be possible. And that would make this a lot more concerning.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I might have skipped over that line without reading it. If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice. Accomplice? That sounds like a big word. Is that the name of a kung fu master? Fuck me. But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as a step stool would still be inside.
Like...
But if you really think about it, just 1 person could get out of here without help, right? Really?
So...
Yeah, like...
I got it.
A freaking ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls no problem, right? We don't have an ultimate ninja in the island. Maybe V3. Maybe V3. Just as I thought. Looks difficult to go in and out through that window.
Why?
What the heck? And I even took the time to lend you my wisdom.
You pissed me off.
Uh-oh. You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help.
You.
Such a waste of time to help you out. Or you saw all my panties. No, I didn't. Ah, well, it's not like it's time to end the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. I mean, genuinely, I feel like Akane really isn't the type of girl to care about that. I mean, she was literally going to go swimming like Commando in the first chapter. Oh no, that was the prologue even. Ah, I really like Akane. I might try and... there's just not enough time to do everyone's free time events. I might have to save her for, like, you know, post-game, but... it's so much harder than DR1. It's like, just not people I'm, like, setting enough to, like, completely overtake the others. I don't know. I guess that's pretty much everything I noticed in this shower room. I guess I finished investigating all I can. But there's still not enough. Just from the clues here, I don't think I have enough to find the truth. It's like I should try investigating that again and find out why Mahiru got killed. Alright, we're actually going back. Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Girl E was killed in that game by a single blow with a metal bat. Metal bat? That's the same weapon that was used to kill Mahiru. There's no way that's just a coincidence, right?
Actually...
In truth, this game's theme is a missing link. You know, it's a reoccurring theme for mysteries, right? It's kind of like a hidden connection. A missing link. If that's the killer's motive for the killing this time, then that mystery must be hidden inside that game. Plus, the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. I should ask her about it. Okay. I will definitely review that. Okay, the metal bat was found at the crime scene. Due to the bloodstains coating it, it's believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case was a metal bat too. Oh, is that it? Okay. So, nothing else with Akane?
Huh.
Okay. Hey, Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. Are you okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? Huh? I think I've finished investigating once through.
Yep.
Then let's go. Go?
So...
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? Then I think you should actually play it yourself.
let's go.
So, let's go. Yeah, you're right. With Chiaki leading, I left the beach house. I headed over to the Jabberwock Park, where the unsettling arcade machine was placed. But I never expected that person to be waiting there. Go on. Fuyahiko? Oh, you're finally out.
There.
Finally. Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Nagito! Feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this. Even though we haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
Why are you here?
Well,
there's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently, Mahiru got killed this time. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it.
amazing.
But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome is full of despair, right? Honestly, good to have you back, Nagito. I did kind of miss you. Like, it was a little unsettling having this chapter without Nagito in it, and like the only scene we got of you was hella gay anyway. So it's like, yeah, we were definitely missing the link in this chapter, and that was you. That's right. No matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mahiru. This is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome our despair this time? Looks like you feel no remorse. Jeez, as usual, he's acting so crazy, it's almost pissing me off. So why are you here? Who told you about Mahiru?
Now.
You don't have to make that scary face. I'll tell you, you know. Monami.
It's Monami.
Yes, it was me. You. Why'd you untie Nagito without anyone's permission? I mean, he's gonna have to be part of the trial anyway, so might as well. Did I do bad? Just wanted everyone to get along and, you know, cooperate. There's no way we'll get along. You already know what kind of guy he is.
That's...
But fighting among friends is what Monokuma wants you guys to do.
Now.
Hajime, you should forgive her. Monami is making a valid point too. You have no right to say that. But now's not the time for friends to fight. There's going to be a class trial for Mahiru, right?
That's right.
That's right! That's why everyone must work together and have Monokuma. Enough! Enough already! Just go away already! Understood. Nagito, you two, hurry up and get lost. Jesus Christ, okay. I was honestly not expecting this much venom from Hajime for Nagito, but I mean, it definitely makes sense. And obviously the way he's like, kind of disrespecting like, the severity of the case is, it does make sense. I'm very curious, though, how much he can contribute to the trial itself. I apologise if you can't hear that, but I do have a cold right now. So I do gotta blow a couple of times. Yeah, because last time he was heavily ingrained into the case itself. So I'm really curious how much Nagito can actually contribute this time around, especially since, you know, his own like feeling of self-worthlessness in the game as well. I'm really curious how that's gonna tie into like if he's gonna be important or not. I'm so curious about the end game of Nagito, because the fact that he is the person that wants to be killed the most, it's the perfect grounds for him either not to be killed the most or be killed in the like second to last trial. Because I'm going to assume, like, the theme of Danganronpa is the last one we always go up against the mastermind and no one dies. So, we'll see for that, we'll see. Or we have to, like, do a case for a new person that died, while also doing, like, all the shit about uncovering the mysteries of the island itself. So, we'll see, we'll see.
Man.
Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I'll do that. I already saw the true ending of that game, so there's no really... Oh! So there's no reason for me to be here. So you completed the game, huh? True ending?
Now then.
So, although I might be a little late, I too will do some investigating for a while. I'll try to be useful in my own way, yeah, because, like, as crazy as he is, he's speaking truthful when he says, like, he doesn't want anyone to die other than, like, himself, and he'll help out with that, you know, so... God, man, you are such a fucking oxymoron. I don't know how to feel about you, Mr. Hajime, Nagito. Who do you want to be useful to? The killer or us? Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope. I knew he was going to say that. The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, the situation would be a lot easier to deal with. Damn it!
Hey, hey.
Hey, Hajime, let's just move on and start the game. You're right. Alright then. Oh, hey, can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough for this game?
Huh?
Huh? I feel like I'm just going to repeat the second and fourth day again, and then get a game over. So if there is a walkthrough, can you tell me about it?
Well?
When you get a game over, that's the walkthrough. Huh? What do you mean?
Want me to tell you?
Do you want me to tell you? I'll tell you if you want. There's a hidden command. A hidden command?
See?
You should have seen it too, you know. That thing that was displayed on the game over screen. Is that? Oh, what was it? Down 5. You talking about that message that says down 5? Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, honestly. Like, down 5 characters? Like, did 5 people die and we, like, skipped over them? Is there 5 days and we missed the 5? I'm not sure.
Right.
Just so you know, that doesn't mean you down 5 drinks or something. Well, obviously. It means you have pressed down 5 times. Oh? Then the hidden command is you just have to press down. You just have to press the down button 5 times when you're on the title screen. If you do that, you should be able to go through the real game. So that's the trick. Just as expected of the ultimate gamer.
Nope.
Wow, so not very privy to praise, I guess. It doesn't have anything to do with being the ultimate gamer. This is just, you either get it or you don't. In fact, Nagito got it on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Wow, come on, give it a try. Yeah, I got it. Alright, so we're playing the real game this time, huh? Alright, well this should hopefully reveal a lot of stuff. This game is a work of non-fiction, any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely intentional. So are we playing the actual, like, full-on game right now from, like, the real game of Twilight Murder Syndrome Case, or Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? I need to press down 5 times on the title screen. Alright, let's do this. Open the new door to Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Press down 5 times with your own hands. Alright, 1. Down 5, huh? Down 5, huh? Alright. That's a lot more cynical. The screen changed, she was right.
Yep.
This is the real game. Twilight Murder Case's True Edition. I just started up. I need to find out why this is a motive. It'll start if I press the start button, right? Alright then. So day 1 this time? Oh my god, we open with a specific murder case. A tracking killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy that the girls attend. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled out the incident was the works of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. Wow. However, there was a secret behind the incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved with the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Several days after the incident, one of the 5 girls, Girl E, is murdered by someone. What in the world happened at this once peaceful academy? By playing the missing first day and third day, you'll be able to understand the mystery. All the answers you seek are hidden in this Truth Edition. Will you be able to reach the truth? Now then, let's start with the first day, where it all began. Alright, fair enough, let's finally begin this. You know, on a second playthrough, I wonder if it is possible to actually press down 5 times and get this the first time around. I don't imagine Danganronpa is that kind, it's too lenient, but that might be worth actually trying out again, like, later on. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for keeping you all waiting. Alright, geez, we're gonna go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke go away. Come on, Girl B. You don't have to be that mean. Or that mad. Hey, don't go taking photos without permission. People might mistake us for good friends. I'm not your friend. What? There's no way I'd ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. Jesus Christ! Alright, Girl B is basically the fucking Hyoko of this game. And I guess Girl A might be fucking Mikon then with how bad she speaks. Ta! The way Girl B treats people, even lone sharks looking to collect would get sick of her stomach. Ugh, sorry. Even lone sharks looking to collect would get sick of their sticks to their stomachs. Huh? Is Girl E here yet? Ah, apparently she forgot something. She told us to just wait a little longer. She can't find her school swimsuit. Her swimsuit, huh? Maybe it got stolen? Stolen? You don't know. A pervert has been spotted in the area recently. You should be super careful, Girl A. A chubby weakling like you makes the perfect prey. God damn. Hey, stop it. Girl A's getting really scared. It's fun to bully Girl A. What a bitch. What was that sound? It sounded like glass breaking. Sounds like it came from the second floor. Let's go! Okay, and our character just not moving. Yeah, you can definitely draw some parallels to, like, poor old Mikan here with how badly she's been abused. Huh, huh. Girlie, what happened? I don't know. I was by the front of the music room just now. And then I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking. Is someone in there? That's what I think, but I think the door is locked. I can't get it open. Is a dead body against it? You're right, it is locked. Did someone lock it from the inside? Is someone really in there? If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open this door, right? I'll go to the teacher's lounge and get the keys to the music room. The teachers are probably gone by now, so I'm sure we can bring the key. I'm sure we can bring the key over in secret. But I have a bad feeling about this. I found the key. Nobody was there, so it was super easy to get. Then let's open it right away. Creak. Okay. Girl A, you lead the way. Huh? Me? Come on, hurry, hurry! Okay. Well, that's not good. Someone's laying on the floor. She's not laying down. She's dead. Dead? That's impossible. Why? Yeah! Lower your voice. They might still be nearby. Nearby? I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered her? Seriously, shut up! What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should I do? I see. So that's what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route. Escape route? Could it be? I mean, they're not jumping out the second fucking window. I mean, I guess they could, but like, goddamn, that takes some balls. Ah, the window is broken. The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music door room from inside after killing this girl. They broke the window and escaped outside. Looks like she got hit by someone when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here. What happened to the weapon? Did the killer take it? So, the killer just ran out the window? But if they wanted to run away, they could have opened the window. Why did they have to break it? They're probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. Very interesting, you have a fish tank in a music room. The fish tank by the window is tipped over, and the gravel is scattered. He must have accidentally tipped it over when they were frantically trying to get away. Okay, that's actually a truth bullet for our case. Okay, broken fish tank added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's not too high to jump from the second floor, so maybe they thought it's safer than using the hallway. But is that really it? I mean, to lock the door, you'd have to either lock it from the inside of the music room, or use the lounge key. Oh, when I went to get the music room key, it was in the teacher's lounge. So the killer wouldn't have had time to return the key before they broke the window. Then the door could have been locked from the inside. That means the killer was inside the music room. Also, to get outside from the music room, they need to have to pass by us in the entrance hall. But we didn't see anyone pass by. Which means the killer's only escape route was this window. Okay. I mean, there was still the sus about Girl E, meaning it might have been Girl E, you know? Possibly, but probably not. It's probably the pervert I heard about. He's the one who's stuck inside the school grounds. Huh? My school swimsuit was stolen. I couldn't find it anywhere. Then the pervert who stole Girl E's school swimsuit also murdered the girl over there. They probably locked the music room so they could rape her, but she ended up resisting. So they frantically tried to get away, broke the window and escaped? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's pretty fucking dark. Isn't it bad if we all stay here much longer? I mean, I don't want to get involved if something like this... And the killer might still be around too. That's bad! Uber bad! We better hurry up and run! But don't we have to report this to the police? Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect just because you found the body first. I definitely don't want that. Yeah, it'd be best if we left this room how we found it. Just lock the door and leave everything how it was. Well, alright then. Please wait! Don't leave me! And this girl is still... Okay, girl D is still around. Alright, and now we skip over the game parts we already played, which was second day. Second day was just tearing up the photo that girl D took, I believe. Alright, girl E. Girl D! Sorry, did I make you wait? So what's up? You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're going to confess your love to me. Huh? What happened? I want you to look at this photo. I'm actually not sure what that is. Flowers? A vase? Or a vase? On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked into the next door classroom as I was going home. And I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces mean? That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of a window breaking. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. And if that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away. Huh? If anyone found it, you'd be in trouble, right, Gully? Are you trying to blackmail me? Alright, so very suspicious that Gully is probably the killer here. Of course not. That's not what this is about. If there's something you're hiding from me, I want you to say it. I mean, we're friends, right? You didn't say anything earlier. I knew, you know. I knew that girl who killed was tormenting you. Huh? No, she wasn't just tormenting you. She was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography club back in the middle school, right? She was probably jealous of your talent. So I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you told me, none of this would have happened. Girlie, please don't tell me you... That bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family's influence. And I just couldn't stand it anymore. You know, at first, I tried to talk to her. But that bitch started talking shit about how she knew how she target me next time. So I felt a sudden rage, and before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness, but things would have been worse if she woke up, so... That's why I had to do something about it. Jesus Christ, girlie. That's... It's not my fault. Or yours. It's all her fault. Well, there you go, girlie. Ah, girlie! And then someone retaliated and killed her. Okay, the photographs. Oh dear. Guy F. That bitch. Girlie, was it? Or that she was with her on the day of the incident. Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell is this photo? This face is... Could it be? The sound of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why did she try to secretly get rid of this? That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister? Looks like I need to ask her a few questions. And if that bitch really did that, I will never forgive her. Oh. Game cleared, huh? Looks like this is the end.
That's right.
That's the Truth Edition. The incident's first and third day are depicted in it.
Yep.
Yep, now you've filled all 4 events in the first day to the 4th day. Hey Chiaki, what do you think of the characters in this game? You mean like Girl A and Girl B? Their names make no sense, and they have no romantic chemistry either. No, not that. While you were talking, looks like the ending staff roll started. Staff roll?
Perhaps.
You should be able to find it if you want to know. You should be able to find out what you want to know if you look at it, probably. What I want to know is on this staff roll. Okay. Monokuma. 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 Oh. Oh, they actually... Interesting. So those are our people. But wait, just now.
See?
Didn't I tell you? What you want to know is going to be on there.
Miracle!
Okay, that's interesting. I might have to relook at that to get the names down, but those were our names. Yay! Congrats! Miracle! Congratulations! You have finally beaten Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Now that you guys have played this game through to the end, you should already know. That's right, this game is a non-fictional game based on an actual past incident. Is that true?
By the way...
Non-fiction means an original story based on historical facts or records. Hey, answer the question.
Phew.
But if this is non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. Well, that can't be helped. The school life you no longer remember is the setting for this story. Seriously? Our school life?
Isn't that wonderful?
At any rate, congratulations! Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game... Fuck me, you are such a dirtbag in this game, Monokuma. I won't give it to ya! Ending prize. There was only one ending prize, and I already gave it to the first person who beat it.
Too bad.
How disappointing. Interesting. Did you say ending prize? What was that? Like, did you reveal, like, the killer? Like, I was told the same thing when I beat it too, so you aren't the first person. Aww. Man, I was too late. If I'd known something like this was going to happen, I would have played the game sooner. Wow. And literally the ending prize is fucking, what Fuyuhiko had. So he has it, obviously. But that ending prize isn't the problem. It's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how we used our school life as a setting for the game. Just as I thought. So it's connected to that, So it's connected to that... Wow, what the fuck? Just as I thought. So it's connected to that this time too. But is it really true? Were we already living our school lives and our memories were completely taken? Is something that crazy actually possible? then what did they do to us?
You...
It looks like there's something on your mind. Huh?
perhaps...
Monokuma probably said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten the game. That this game is non-fiction. That it's the missing link that existed in our forgotten memories. So do you believe it? Do you really believe our memories were taken? I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we're gonna focus on solving this mystery first. Whether we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that a murder did occur. If that's the case, then I need to question them directly. If I don't do that, I might be able to learn something. You're talking about the people whose characters appear in the game, right? Then I'll go too. That's right, if I get some information from them, I might find out something. About the mystery behind Mahiru's death, about whether this game is true or not, and if we really had our school memories taken away.
Hey, hey!
Then let's hurry and ask the others. And while you're at it, ask them how it feels to be characters in the game. Wow. You're getting a little too excited, Chiaki.
Leave it to me.
Ah, also, if you want to gather your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime. I see. Thanks. That's a huge help. I don't know where they are right now, but we won't learn anything if we just stand here. Alright, let's go.
Hello there.
So unfortunately I wasn't able to actually finish this part yesterday. I knew I was going to be busy for most of the day, so I tried to start recording at a much earlier time than I would. But unfortunately it didn't work out in the end. But I'm an hour through this anyway, which is fun. I did go back and replay, or not replay, I rewatched my part of the Twilight Murder Syndrome case or whatever. Because it was throwing me off that they used second names for the characters. So unless I've completely written her name wrong though, the one character they didn't do that for was Hiyoko. Which is weird, because I got her noted down as, let's see. Yeah, Hiyoko Sayonji, and unless it's actually Sayonji Hiyoko, the fact that they wrote, like, her name, her first name, as opposed to her second name, which is what they did for everyone else, that's kind of weird. That did throw me off a little bit, because I recognized her, but I don't typically remember characters in Danganronpa for their surnames. I know it's like the thing in Japan that you refer to people by surnames, but I didn't do that, so that kind of threw me off. So I had to go back, rewatch that game, and then, like, note characters down who are involved in it. So here's my assumption, basically, on what's going on right now. Just kind of like a mid-part kind of thing right here, assumption. So Girl A is Mikan, Girl B is Hiyoko. I think we can infer that based on how Girl B was treating Girl A like shit. You know, that's pretty reference to the fact that Hiyoko, for some reason, bullies Mikan a big time, and Girl A was giving hella, like, shy girl vibes anyway. You know, Girl D is Mahiru, obviously. That's just the obvious one because photography, like, they were taking pictures a lot, Girl D. Girl E is the one who died, so that's gotta be Sato because we don't have a Sato in our group. And if this was based on a real event that actually happened, then obviously, there wouldn't be a Sato. Now, I guess that could come into the play that, that's the character that Tagami was, taking the role over, right? Because if this is the actual 77th class, then we have two substitutes in it. Because, like, obviously, the Ultimate Spy, died in 0, and he was part of the 77th class. We did know that, Teru was part of the 77th class, so we can assume that Tanjiro took over. Why'd I say Tanjiro? Who the fuck is Tanjiro? Who is Tanjiro? Tagami took over Sato's class, and if one of my bizarre theories is right, that Hajime is actually part of the reserve course, then he would have taken over the spy, our ultimate spy kid. Again, I forgot his name, I'm sorry about that. But that could be the idea. But basically, what it is that, you know, Fuyuhiko killed Girl E, Sato, and that's why she's not here. Because apparently Sato killed his sister, and we learned that he does have a sister in the last part who he said would be able to take over the Yakuza clan if he was not able to. So we know that he did have a sister. So I think that puts up quite well. We also know that he finished the game first because the fucking, like, the evidence piece straight up gave away that the evidence, or the reward that he got was the envelope that we saw, you know, Fuyuhiko with earlier. And, so we know that he beat the game first. That gave that away. And I'm assuming, that he ended up killing Mahiru because Mahiru was the other person that Girl E confided in, because apparently his sister was blackmailing Mahiru for some reason, and Mahiru learned that that Sato killed Fuyuhiko's sister, and because like Mahiru wasn't directly involved in it, but she is like a loose end to this case, and obviously this is playing on the paranoia everyone has that Monokuma's being truthful, that their memories were taken, and if that's true, you know, Fuyuhiko wouldn't remember that his sister died, he'd think she's still alive. But given how, you know, quick to anger he is, that very well might have pushed him over the edge, and he would go after Mahiru because he can't take the risk that she knew what happened to his sister, and although he might have got revenge directly for Sato, he didn't actually, you know, she didn't come to him with that information at all, and she kept it a secret, and because of that, you know, she is both a traitor to him and his family, but also a loose end to that case anyway, and if, you know, they get their memories back, she might even be able to pin that on him, right, with the knowledge of the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. So that's kind of my theory, is that, the killer currently is Fuyuhiko. He killed Mahiru because she knew what happened to Fuyuhiko, specifically helped Sato withhold evidence from it, and did not go to the police at all. And that is the, she is kind of the loose case here, because, while the other girls were involved, of course, A, I don't think he would risk killing 3 people in one day, and B, obviously, she directly was told about what Sato did to his sister. So that's kind of my theory right now. He's the killer for Mahiru because she was involved, and the paranoia of if these memories are true or not is eating away at him as well, and this is yet another murder that's happened because, you know, the paranoia of if this memory wipe is legitimate or not is once again eating away at everyone. So that's kind of my theory of what happened right now. I think it has merit, but at the same time, this is Danganronpa, so I think it makes too much sense if you put it together like that, which means there's probably a lot more to go and stuff I'm not really considering. But that's kind of my base idea right now on what actually happened with the game. And we know that because there was two potatoes with the same name, so obviously that would work for Fuyuhiko. But yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. I don't know if I read this line, but why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. We meet again. The timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you?
You caught me?
So you caught me. Wouldn't it be best if we traveled together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right?
Man.
No, maybe I'm being a little too conceit. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys. The ultimates. Yeah, it's okay, just make your point.
Well...
There was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there. Them?
You don't know?
Yep. Why, the characters who appeared in the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, of course. Alright, so yeah. The girls must be busy with their investigations too. It'd be a waste of time if we both questioned them, though.
Bye now.
If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. Wow, just straight up, bye now, let's go! What should we do? I guess the only thing we can do is go. I guess you're right. Alright then, let's do it. Hey. Anything more to say? Yep. From the girls who are believed to be the characters in the game. Alright, I'm curious if they'll just straight up like, okay, that's the second island. I'm curious if they'll just straight up like confirm right now who all the characters in the game are, because I feel like, you know, if you look back on it, it makes a lot of sense. It's not really too hard to figure out, which again, is probably why there's a lot more to this than than not. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, but this is a good chance to actually see Fuyuhiko and how she's been reacting to this, because, like, that is not good. Ah, Hajime, over here. Alright, did everyone come? Oh, I forgot to... Wow. I'm sorry, Wait. Yeah, I completely forgot to even say that Girl C was fucking Ibuki. Wow, I'm sorry, I forgot to even mention Girl C, because, like, she's not really relevant to the case, but yeah, like, obviously, like, Miyoda was said to be in the credits, so obviously, by proxy, Girl C is you know, Ibuki, obviously. Sorry. Wow. The fact that I actually forgot about Ibuki, I feel... Wow. I am so sorry, Ibuki. Like, goddamn. Oops. My apologies. I love you, Ibuki. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna clear your report card soon. My bad. Alright. Mikan, Ibuki, Hiyoko are all here. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome Murder Case were... Yep. Pretty much everyone's name. I'm trying to figure out how to say these names. Suiki, Kizuyami, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, and Kuzuriru. I just suck at Japanese names, and I'm so not used to saying their surnames.
Wow.
I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me. Obviously, he's doing that because of sus reasons. So I don't know what his prize would have been. If it's like extra confirmation of what happened is real and that pushed him over the edge to kill, or if it's like his memories at like their entirety, if it's like goes into detail on what he missed out on. That could be it.
Sorry.
But yeah, don't really have a cohesive like I'm certain of what the reward was. So unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
I'm more surprised that they all came, especially like Hiyoko came at your call as well. Like, well, how the hell did you do that? Huh? It's okay to be absent? I thought you said we'd get executed if we didn't come. Executed? I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that. Wow, sorry, that was a lie. A lie! You tricked us!
What the?
Yeah, what the heck?
Jeez!
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait.
Can you wait until we finish our business with you? Right, Hajime? This is like... I'm on the same team as Nagito. I know, weird, right? But he's probably going to be, like, second most important in the game. If, like, well, honestly, probably most important assistant aside from, like, Chiaki. He might even be more important, I feel like. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them.
Not fair!
That's not fair. I can't believe you actually tricked us so we'd come to this place. I have nothing to say. Well, I have nothing to say to imputed, regular people like you. Impudent. Regular, huh? She's right that I might be a regular guy, but I also have an ultimate talent. Or at least I should have one. Yeah, you probably don't. Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan? No, since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. Pretty slow and I panic instantly. Yeah, you would not be good on day 4. Her timid tone, I'm pretty sure the girl A character was like that too. Obviously, yep, so just gonna go through it right now and just say who it was. Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship with Mahiru?
Well...
I first met her, when we first gathered at the classroom with everyone else. And after arriving on the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... Oh, could it be? Did Mahiru hate me? That's definitely it. She hated me. She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. But even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person. If you're a girl, she was. Invite? Mahiru invited me this morning. This morning? She looked very nervous, very serious. She was wondering if we could all meet up so she could discuss something. So probably means she played the game too. But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face and said that she'll reschedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened. No, you probably would have been killed too. Like, what could you have done to, like, help against the fucking, like, metal bat? Mahiru invited Mikan. Why? Hey, Ibuki, can I ask you something?
Why, you?
Bring it on! Have you played the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case?
Aw.
Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things.
Guitar!
Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity, except for electric guitars. Wow. You don't have a phone? Like, come on, girl, smartphones are way too common at this point. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy. There was a character in that game like that too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru? Huh? You mean that in a perverted way? God damn it. No, in a normal way. Ah, you secretly are a pervert and probably, like, bi or something, you know? I don't know. You're definitely at least, like, into guys because you, like, you were kind of disappointed at how fat Tsugami was, so, you know. And I think you even commented that, like, Teru was, like, ugly as hell, too. So, at the very least, you're probably definitely bi. Everyone in this game is, like, gay in some capacity. Yeah. Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was,
Oh!
Ah! When I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this really disappointing face. A disappointing face?
I see, I see.
Yeah, but like, disappointing varies on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Let's stay focused on Mahiru.
That's totally it!
Yeah, and that's interesting because, like, some girls said that she was, like, she was feeling sick. But, like, Akane said she saw her that morning. So, she gave different, like, I guess she gave different signals to those who she didn't think were involved in the game. So she must have played it. It turns out, Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans... do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope, I didn't ask. Let's see. Mahiru invited Ibuki. Why? Oh, hi Nakito. I see. It looks like we've attained some pretty valuable testimonies. Based on that, it seems like Mahiru also beat that game. Why do you know that?
You don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to, yep. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing right now.
But still...
But in her case, it was much more serious, probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true. But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game. It's true. That was unexpected. Maybe her and Fuyuhiko exchanged words prior, like that night, and she, like, got freaked out, so she played the game? Maybe? And she's, like, was trying to, like, clear up the air and make amends? Maybe? Not sure yet. Nahito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Yeah, because she came to you specifically. Anyway, what happened to... That face! Jesus Christ, that face. Anyway, what happened to Mahiru? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of? Huh? Why do you know that? Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
How mean.
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god, that's wrong. Like, dude, his hair is actually just wicked. I fucking love his hair. Like, I'm not even, like, memeing when I say he looks like Yami Bakura. He's got the fucking absurdity like every character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Has in terms of hairstyles as well. Like, just look at that shit. Dude is kind of sexy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even into guys. That's disrespectful towards Mahiru.
Isn't that right?
There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At the time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was. What the heck?
Well...
But more importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She's being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you for Yuhiko.
Hey.
If Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she should have talked to you too, right? Well, Hiyoko? Wow. She never talked to me at all! That's absolute bullshit.
That's weird.
Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Bye.
So, I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now. Yeah, it is strange because you'd think that Hiyoko absolutely is invested in, like, finding who killed, like, Mahiru, right? So, I'm very, like, it's interesting that she's, like, playing the complete opposite right now. Oh, wait! Hiyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran as though she were avoiding me. Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
Now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here, so why don't we part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate for Yuhiko.
Bye now.
I'll see you again later. Hey! What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over to Mahiru's cottage first. Mahiru's cottage? If she beat that game, it's best we investigate there, I think.
See?
She might have that. Yeah. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? Yeah, I'm kinda into you now. That's your cue to say yes. So, really nothing more to say here? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Let's look at my girl! Now my other girl!
Aw.
Okay.
Hey.
Alright, yeah, it's just the same. Alright, let's go. Interesting way. I think I can fast travel. Yep. Just like a quick look at this thing. God, how often do you want to shit? So rude. Here, take a water. I do have to remember as well to probably use some points for skills before the trial comes up, as I don't know if I can use them in the trial. I might be able to, since I can pick them
See?
from the report card itself, but we'll see. Mahiru's cottage. It should be this side in the very back. Okay. So right next to Ibuki. Yep. The door looks unlocked.
Phew.
Moving after you're told would be oh well. Moving after you're told would be too third-rate, so I made sure to be the one to step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too. Fair enough. I guess I should go inside. Thank you, Monokuma. Oh my god. Okay, so the other Monokuma's literally fucking in here. Compared to my room, the cottage had a somewhat pleasant smell wafting throughout the room. That proves Mahiru was here. I mean, the camera and the various pictures like on the board would help too. But she's not coming back. Dude, I'm sorry, but that is so fucking disturbing. Like, you just got the evil half of Monokuma, like, right behind Chiaki. Oh, she does that? What the hell? Why does she have the envelope too? Then I should
See?
try looking for a naughty book. I don't know why that's C. Like, I don't know why there's so much emotion in it compared to the rest of, like, her lines. It's so weird. Why?
Yep.
No, I was only kidding. Okay, getting some banter to you, are you? I don't feel like I've said this enough, but, like, Chiaki is, like, uber cute. Like, if Hajime's, like, gonna force me to push away from, like, Ibuki, Chiaki is also perfectly acceptable. As is Sonya, as is Gundam, you know? As is Hiyoko, like, pretty much everyone in this game I love in some capacity. Kidding, are you that kind of person? Jeez, well, at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Wait, could that be the reason she said that?
See?
But it looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed. On top of the bed? Well, before that, you know, priorities first. Alright, so that... Alright, so that already confirmed that, like, I'm guessing at least some of the plushes are going to be locked behind the investigational period every chapter, so I shouldn't look for all of them. Well, I should look for all of them in the chapters themselves, because I might miss one, but still. I got them all in this chapter, at least. There's an envelope on the top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat the game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. I turned over the envelope and what came falling out was a few photos. This photo. Yep, so, alright, so now we got our photos of, like, the class before it all happened, so much like DR1. Sets of 3, naturally. Yeah, so obviously these are just cases from the game itself. Pretty basic, you know, pretty basic uniforms this time around, pretty much what I would expect. This also, like, brings in my question from DR1 again, like, are uniforms just kind of optional in Danganronpa? Because, like, from the first game, Celeste, you know, I think Celeste, Mondo, and Sakura were not wearing the typical uniforms of Hope's Peak. And in this one, obviously, Ibuki is following that trend as well. I guess if it looks pseudo, like, high school, like uniform-like, I guess it's okay. But this is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. And that's the other thing I would love to see, like, genuinely. I would just love, like, you know, a game or even a novel, you know, or the anime, like an anime, just on, like, the classes themselves. Not only because I want to see the dynamics that were from that period, I also want to know the dynamics that weren't there as well, right? Like, are anyone who were friends at this point, were they not friends in Hope's Peak? Because, like, you know, obviously the circumstances are so different. Like, are friendships we have now not a thing in the 2 years, and vice versa? Like, were people who hated each other there friends now? Like, obviously, like, decisions there. Because for whatever reason, like, fucking Hiyoko hanging out with Mikan in any capacity is just, like, sus as hell. Very sus as hell. It's just like that game.
Yep.
There was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer them up by taking a picture. Is this the photo she took? That's gonna be always fun to bring these photos into the trials themselves and getting reactions. I do love that. Look at this photo too. Okay, we already have that, I think. A broken vase? Is that the same photo Girl... Yeah, okay, we got that from the game. Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day? As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. Yep. Alright. So far, I've not seen anything that really, like, contradicts anything I think happened in the game. So at the very least, I think I have the game scenario down on what happened. That Fuyuhiko killed Sato, either probably never got away with it or did, but, you know, for some reason, whoever set this up brought him back and, you know, into this this school scenario, you know? So, I think I have at least the game mystery down. But obviously, there's more to go through in the present trial, or the present case. But this photo is more shocking. As Chiaki showed me the photo, I was stunned into silence. So I'm assuming we're gonna see Sato right now. Yep. Yep. And it's a bleach blonde, much like our Yakuza member. She was also cute as well. So she was killed in the music room, of course. This is the actual photo of a dead body. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's the same. It looks like it's in the music room, if that's the case. God. And that music room was a goddamn location in DR1 that we just hung out in. And there was, like, no, like, story relevance to that room at all in DR1. And there was no murder in it or anything. Could this be the photo of the first victim? You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
Yeah. The only one they blamed, the one they blamed on a pervert. Oh, and if we present that in the fucking in the trial, you know Fuyuhiko's reaction's gonna be instantaneous. And one more. This is the last photo. Okay, I'm actually not quite sure what this will be. Oh, of course, this is yeah, this is the girl. No, wait, no, sorry. I said Sato, last time. Obviously, I meant, I meant the girl. Yeah, that was Fuyuhiko's sister. Obviously, this one is Sato. This is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the 4th day. That is funny how they actually designed. They made the character design like the actress of this photo. That was pretty good. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game. Yeah.
See?
That must have been kind of cool, like for this game. If this is like, or if that shot was like original for DR, that would have been kind of cool. Like getting your, even though you're dead and your face is invisible, getting like a design in DR like based off of you must have been kind of cool. Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Goei. Goei's crime scene photo. Okay, I'm actually looking forward to this case. This is actually kind of cool. With that, we finished looking at all the photos. So based on all these photos. Yep, it seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize. So does that mean that Mahiru just showed Fuyuhiko the photos? And she gave them to him? Because we saw him with the envelope, I think. Was it the night prior? Yeah, I think it was the night prior to Mahiru dying. And we know that because, like, Akane saw her in the morning, as did Mikan and Ibuki. Huh. So that's very interesting then. I guess she wanted to pass them out to, like, everyone who was in the game. To, like, just get a shot of it, and then obviously he took it once, saw it, went into a rage, killed her in the morning, and then just the rest is, like, history. This is the ending price for beating Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
Yep. Every murder, like, is tied back to the paranoia of, did we actually fucking lose our memories? I mean, those photos are basically confirmation that, yeah, we did. Like, there's no other way of interpreting it. Like, yeah, like, Photoshop can only take you so far. Especially in, like, whenever this game came out. Like, first game was 2010. Like, at probably earliest 2012. I have no idea if Photoshop was even around at that point. Huh? What's this? Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope. Alright, try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you did. You should remember what you did to my sister. We'll talk then. Interesting. Alright, so I guess that confirms that, that confirms that Fuyuhiko is the one who beat the game first then. And Mahiru didn't hand out the envelope. Huh, but it's in her room. Unless he planted it? I guess technically, like, if Monokuma opened the door as soon as she died, that could have happened. But yeah, that implies that oh man, oh my god. Are we really? Damn, alright. So, I mean, they're really making you feel like Fuyahiko is the killer. And based on just how hard, like, the first case was, there's gotta be more to it. There has to be more to it. Yeah, I read that. This note.
Wait. Time
Huh.
out.
Okay. Maybe the first person to beat the game will receive the ending prize. Wasn't Mahiru. Yeah, it was Fuyahiko. Someone else sent this to Mahiru. Oh, sorry. Someone else sent this to Mahiru. And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Like, come on, bro. You even asked him what the envelope was. Like, you know this. Mahiru wasn't just lured there by Narito. She also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played that game, right? Then the person who played the game first was... This envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. We've foreshadowed this well enough. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. Ending prize has been updated. Fair enough.
Hey.
Yep. I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of interesting because we've gone through most of this investigation with barely any of the characters at all. Like, all the guys are just completely irrelevant to this investigation at all. Very interesting. Because I'm wondering, like, how much more is there to actually investigate? I can't see there being too much more to actually see, but there's still so many characters, and typically in, like, all the cases, you have the chance to speak to everyone at least once. This might be a unique case in that regard, then. But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru, but, well, I mean, all signs obviously point to fucking Fuyahiko. It's not hard to figure out at all. There's not much time left. I need to hurry. I might as well give a quick rundown of the room itself, fill up a little bit. These photos. Mahiru must have taken them. She's probably developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, there's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? Oh, I've tried hitting the, Oh, I guess I can't hit the camera. Just get my points. You know how it is. Anything else? Anything else? No, looks like we're good. Okay. So where else to investigate? Whoa! You knew we were here. You've been waiting out that door for 10 minutes. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on what the results of my investigation. Results? Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoe. There are very few people I would do that to. Well, actually, there's quite a few, but compared to the overall people that are present in the DR franchise, there are very few. And I'm going to say no to you for now. I won't say no to you. I won't say it's a possibility. But for the time being, I'm going to hold off on that. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually...
Well, it's about the footprints. Ah, fair enough. I forgot about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints they are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course. You'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue... What are you going to do, Chiaki? Yeah, obviously. I'm going to try and talk to I'm going to try and talk to Fuyahiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. Just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you. I feel like he wasn't interested in killing anymore. At the very least, no one else who's involved in the, someone who's not involved with the case itself.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Huh? Did you actually want her to stay? Bro already knows you're falling for a girl, and since you're ultimate, he's all for it. The ultimate love, the ultimate passion. What would an offspring of two ultimates even be? Would their ultimates merge into a brand new ultimate force of complete destruction? Or absolute hope? Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. He knows you're getting turned on a little bit. Oh, and I said that right outside of Ibuki's fucking flat. Oh my god. I feel so bad because, like, I love Ibuki, but I love Chiaki. I'm not as like just one like absolute Celeste as I was in DR1. I'm sorry. Where am I going? Oh yeah, the diner. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Fuck me, I bet the diner's right next to the goddamn, No, wait, what am I doing? The diner's not even here. It's on the second island. Jesus Christ, what an idiot. Yeah, it's literally right there. Jesus Christ, your bleach hair just completely obscures you in this setting. Let's try going inside. Okay, everyone's still here. Nagito? Whoa! Whoa, what the hell are you? Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
Ah, this bastard! You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news!
Big news! I've discovered something very terrible. You look quite enthusiastic saying that. A terrible discovery? Not only that. I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too. You too, Mikan? Yep, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Yeah, honestly. Oh, and Peko. Alright, well, let's just start out with Sonia. Listen, I have big news. Huge, huge news. And what is the big news?
See?
Remember that Sun Witch Espirito mask that was next to Mahiru's body? Oh, the master killer used to hide their face.
Listen.
No, that is not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face. Then what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice. Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of all justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. Yep, you said this in the library.
That is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey.
This Sparkling Justice character. That's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but...
Wow.
It's a heroine mask to be precise. Sun Witch Espirito is a... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Sun Witch Espirito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine!
Anyway.
Yeah. So, you're saying it's possible that the serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us. Wow. I've never seen that before, guys. Oh my god, dude. Sonia, I'm getting a little scared around you, but also a little turned on. Well, that's always been the case, but now we're just adding primal fear to it too. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some other video game. Yeah, I wonder which. The fucking meta in this game is insane. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but...
However...
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask,
Oh my
I
god.
expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Oh my god, yes. The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
You've officially said justice more times than we did in in chapter 3 of the last game.
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Gee. What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer is a catchphrase.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. Fuck. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. Yeah. The serial killer. Might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. So they gotta be like pretty flat-chested then if no one can tell even by gender. Because the mask is not gonna hide some badonkadonks. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch? To say there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible that the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Whoa.
Well, if that happened, fuck me, are we lost? That's probably not possible. But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. It literally already happened. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feeling, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer on this island. Fuck me. Ah, the meta commentary is too much. Too much! Alright, what did you have to say, Mikan? Mikan, you had something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out. Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mahiru didn't suffer. What does that mean?
Well,
She died instantaneously. There's no doubt that she died instantly. Her death was instant. And that's interesting, yeah, because they said that, like, she crawled to the door. Which, yeah, obviously now that's definitely not the case. That sounds a little strange. I think I'd remember that. So that's probably gonna be the counter to someone saying she crawled and, like, edged herself at the door. And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me.
well,
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket. Okay, so Fuyahiko. Alright. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 PM. Alright, it seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason, and that was by Fuyahiko. Oh, literally just saying it right now. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, there's... Alright. Yeah, so they were planning on meeting up. This letter! If this letter is real, it would mean Fuyahiko met up with Mahiru, right? Okay, I do just want to check right now. And obviously this probably isn't too relevant, but like I just want to like just see it. Oh. Oh fuck, no, okay. Crap. Alright, that's not actually evidence. Interesting. I want to see if the handwriting was the same as the letter by Fuyahiko compared to Hiyoko, but I guess I can't. Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 PM, so they met 30 minutes prior. Oh, wrong voice, sorry. If we think about that, what that implies, then... Oh, I'm starting to get confused. If that's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? I mean, I'm still saying, like, there was the gummy in the closet, but I just don't think Hiyoko would have done it. So she was probably set up. I really wish the other letter was evidence as well, so I could check the handwriting. Alright, so that's definitely good evidence, though. Good evidence. We're doing good. Alright, I guess I can talk to Peko. Oh, my bad. Oh! Okay. Hey, Hajime, there are fewer drinks inside the refrigerator. Yeah, it looks like someone drank them. Is there a problem with that?
Bow to me.
Want me to tell you? I'll think about it if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. You know, you really want that, don't you? You're joking again, aren't you?
You caught me?
So what do you think is strange? Well, if you look closely, there are no colourless drinks inside the refrigerator. It's like there's someone who's rather prejudiced about what they drink. I don't even have a theory for how the drinks are relevant to this case, honestly. Is that what you're wondering about? And here I thought you'd say you found some kind of clue. Yeah, I don't even have an idea on the fucking drink thing going on right now.
I see.
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who randomly appears and claims to be an ally of justice.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Okay, and I guess now it's just Kazuichi left.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia! She looks strangely excited! Awesome! That's like a powerful Gat Moe! Man, I don't really get it, but nice one, princess! That Miss Sonia is something else! This guy is just so laid back. I should leave him alone. Alright, did they want me to, like, look at the mask one more time? No. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to look at. Let's go away, because some of the stuff might even be updated. Oh, hi. Alright, now that Nagito's here, like, we might get extra dialogue on the gummy. This yellow thing, it's a gummy candy. Alright, nothing.
That's weird.
This closet. Is it really okay to think that it's just been carelessly managed? Yeah, last time the storeroom in the other room, in the old hotel room was relevant. I don't know why, but I sort of feel like it's a little suspicious. Now that you mention it, I sort of feel the same too.
This is...
The surfboard that's on the second shelf. It's just an empty surface board case. It looks like it was put away carelessly. Can we really assume this is just careless management? What do you mean?
Wow.
Well, I don't know why, but I sort of feel like it's a little suspicious. Suspicious, huh? Now that you mention it, I sort of feel the same way too. Okay. Flotation devices, alright. Snorkels, nets. There's some paint supplies too. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so the surfing as well is kind of interesting. I mean, you could just say like Peko got that to like help out with her swimming. Just take a break or whatever. I thought I did talk to everyone, didn't I? Oh, hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how were you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages? How the fuck? To everyone's cottages? How the fuck did you do that?
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That's why they're all unlocked. That bastard! He did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagito swatted down to the entrance of the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. Foot sizes, yep. So he must have drawn over foot sizes and like, tried to compare them. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints! I see, so the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
Yep, I wanted to get a sample of everyone's footprints. but unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Ah, Fuyuhiko Sayonji. I mean, that makes sense, you know, we saw her literally running from the beach house, so she could have just ran when she was terrified.
Well...
Now, we haven't even brought up yet that she was, like, running and screaming. To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of the cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps...
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. I mean, that's how she treats everyone else, so it's only fair. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's, and matched the footprint at the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hyoko's footprints. Cool. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting.
See?
Yep. I found a lot of these candies inside her room. Well, that's not a surprise. She's been eating them the whole game. That's... They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavours. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently, she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if these relate to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. I believe potato chips are what Americans call crisps. Because they call chips crisps. They're very, very strange group of people, that bunch. Just in case, coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Yep. The gummy bags, obviously. Okay.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end. Come, now is the time to fight the decisive battle.
And like I said, that was very interesting because that was, I think, the first case ever where we weren't able to talk to everyone. So, quite a few people here we just did not help investigate at all.
The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain.
Let's go.
So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock.
Let's go.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
It's not really a secret entrance when you tell everyone where it is it?
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. Ah, what's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked amongst ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Alright. So, obviously, let's take a look at what I can do. Oh, I have 18 now. Interesting. See, I don't know. I don't know how many I even really need, necessarily. Alright, slightly increases the time limit for each phrase. I'm trying to... Is that relevant? Do I need that? I don't know. Reduces your aiming speed. I don't need the aiming speed thing, I don't think. Slightly steadies your aim. Yeah, I don't feel like that's really a struggle. Increases your aiming speed. Effective during non-stop debates. Yeah. Trigger happy. Decreases delay between firing truth bullets. I feel like that's really not too relevant because the firing rate is so much faster than in DR1 anyway. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during non-stop debates. So... I think that's the same thing as DL1 when we just, like, absorb a truth bullet. But we don't even have... We haven't even got into that yet, surprisingly. Delusion. The influence gauge recovers over time. Effective during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop debate, the Hangman's Gambit. And alright, so this is like universally helpful. So I will go for that. Alright, still got 12 more. Meliodas' voice. Increases damage of the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the... Okay. Oh, if that helps with panic talk action, definitely taking that one. Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity. Alright. Well, that should be enough then. What's downshift do? Yeah, I don't feel like I need any more of that. Alright, let's go. Oh, of course I'm on the central island. So someone's about to die, and obviously I feel like I know who it is, but it's because I have a concrete idea that it's probably not going to be Fuyuhiko. It's too obvious compared to like the first case. Like the fact that I have a concrete idea of who I think it is with like little room for like debate means it's not going to be him. Aww. No! Let me go! Help me! Ah, he's gonna do something crazy to me! I'll be ruined!
Why you?
Yeah. Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita! Damn!
Stop it!
Wow! Hey, stop harassing little girls! What the fuck is going on?
Sheesh.
Hiyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force! But Hiyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Damn it!
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain. Oof.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. Damn language, Monokuma. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Wow, he didn't actually come. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy! He totally ditched my appointment! He pisses me off! Monaco. Oh, he evolved! Oh, yeah, his anger changed form. Oh. Change for nothing. I'm right here. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. So what did you two talk about? Didn't really have time to discuss that. There's nowhere for me to run anyway. So no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still.
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza! Accepting defeat is not an option! Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway...
I feel like I can't do a buff voice for fucking Monokuma. I just can't. Anyway, looks like everyone's here. So let us depart now.
See ya later!
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like...
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
If you don't have enough power, harness your talent, your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high, so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, I can only... Move forward is the only option. Alright, so I don't think we have any pre-ramble to begin with, except maybe Chiaki. Let's go. We can't forget the killer. Alright, yeah, let's just do it then. Rawr!
You're so evil.
Eek, no matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I move my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock, Alright, let's do it. We got some GGs going. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was a rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. I wonder what would happen if someone actually fucking fainted in a trial. Like, Jill did, like, Toko did that in DR1, but obviously it was to get Jill out, so... I don't know what would happen if that actually legit happened to someone who didn't have an alternate ego to wake up. I tried to endure that pressure firmly by standing on my legs. Probably should just, like, stand near the railing, guy. Hold yourself up. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Alright, so we do change the theme as we go along. Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So, I decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it? Yeah, it was kind of weird in DL1 because we spent 2 trials in the same, with the same theme for the trial room, which was kind of weird when they started changing it what is it? In chapter 3. So it was kind of weird that, and also, wow, I have to actually, I was gonna do the trial anyway, but I have to actually charge my headset soon, so that was a good, that's a good spot to take a break.
Impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No!
Nothing really. Essentially, the killing game is just to kill time anyway.
You.
Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unwielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. I feel like we're hyping up her a little bit too much. Like, she wasn't that good of a character, but yeah. The person that killed her, she was alright. Nice. Oh yeah, I love it how we actually... I love it how we tin out the potatoes that already died is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. So let us say, I'll just save over the first one, not a big deal. Alright then, so, we have our trial beginning. And like I said, I feel like I put together the, like, the game itself, like the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case pretty well. But obviously, it's not gonna be that easy for the case itself. Like, because I have a decent, like, theory going in that I feel like does make sense. Obviously, that's completely wrong, and, like, there's gonna be, like, many twists and turns in this. Like, Chapter 1 basically told me that if I do have an idea of who it is, it's not that person. That's pretty much all I can really say. Like, I don't know if there's, like, someone completely unrelated to the game events that did this and is, like, you know, kind of influencing the strings. Like, if Fuyuhiko's gonna be like, well, someone else that we don't know yet actually beat the game and gave me those records, gave me those photographs, you know, someone else is able to put together who was who. And I just tried to like play the game out as it was without actually getting directly involved too much. Like if it's something like that, Or, you know, if something else happened, maybe I'm right. Like, you know, but the fact that Trial 1 was as hard as it was makes me feel like this one isn't going to be that easy and, you know, cut and dry. I don't have much, like I said, I don't have much doubt that I'm right about the game itself, the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, but this trial itself is going to be probably a lot different. So yeah, I'm going to just end off here. You know, I don't feel like I have too much else to really say based on the clues and evidence that we have. I might have something else to say before I start the trial officially, but I feel pretty good with how I am right now. So yeah, guys, that's just going to do it for this trial, or this investigation. Hope you guys are excited for the trial, and I'll see you guys next time.